Boring but unanimous. I'm in exactly the same place. The biggest barrier is to shape exactly what's being written by the customer about what they want. I think possibly to add one point to that, the only way to get yourself in that position to do that is to have delivered a fantastic contract and have a brilliant customer relationship, because you've got to have the customer right on your side to be able to do that. It's not something you can do from scratch. If the customer's not already on your side, it's much more difficult to shape the contract.
Gonna get my exercise tonight. Trudge.
While you're walking, I'll add one bit to that. It means you've got to start early. You've really got to start early. Contract, you know, the recompete starts on day one of the contract. You know, it's one of those common terms that everybody says. What that actually means will vary from contract to contract. But certainly in terms of the recompete, you've got to start what I call the recapture process rather than the capture process. You've got to start that very early. You've got to be starting it before the customer is starting to make those sort of decisions, and that's earlier than you think in many cases. So you've really got to be putting in place a process within your own business that kicks that whole process off really early.
As an incumbent, I'd like to get your thoughts or your approach to having a satisfied customer, and generally speaking across all areas, performance has been satisfactory, has met requirements or met, you know, expectations. However, the customer would like to see the status of all things proposed in your original proposal that you submitted. However, you did not do all those things that you proposed. So what would be your approach to talking to that in your proposal?